Yeah, True Venom attire. Okay, I don't. True. Okay, maybe that's his sponsor, I guess. Yeah, TVG. Something like that. TVG.
We were actually having a conversation earlier about people in like esports jerseys of different sorts.
Yeah.
Like when you first come into the community and you're like sitting down and you see like a person and he has like a squad of people with him, like you're like terrified.
Oh no, not the team.
But the longer and longer you're
not
playing,
the crew.
like the people in the jerseys are normally
exactly. It's like yeah. Oh, I see.
Like,
I see now.
cute.
Once you know, you know. Exactly right. So if you know, you know. We're gonna be seeing Bayonetta versus Snake here. This is interesting. Tribby on the Snake. Lima, one of the best Bayos in the business, if not the best.
Oh gosh, man! Carried him off stage, brought him back on. My bad, sir. Ooh, okay. Snake off the stage once again, tosses a couple of grenades to give himself some coverage to make it back onto the stage. It looked like it worked out that time.
Right, but here's why this this matchup is so bad for Bayonetta, right? Grenade pull, frame one. Do I need to say anything else? You could just get out of any of these Bayo combos if you are timing your B presses right.
Okay, going up high. Going high as Snake in this matchup is actually very scary. You know, if you get caught up there, Bayonetta's like, hey, how you doing?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, looking for something. Okay, F tilt. I like a little call out here.
Now here comes the big question, though. This has been the question for Bayonetta all of Smash Ultimate. How are you getting this kill?
Yes, especially on a character who is very elusive like Snake, has great burst options when you do start to break his zone, but when he plays far away, he is absolutely a terror, a menace.
Yep. So times he can just sit back, toss grenades, throw out Nikita.
Yep.
Oh gosh, all right.
Trying to catch him off the Cypher as well, unable to find anything, and then the quick data with the forward tilt one rather. Still trying to get anything to get. I mean, Bayonetta's rather light. We know how this can end.
Ooh, and the grenade sends. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Still looking for something with the C4 on the back, just in case. Lima's smart enough. Good awareness there.
And I feel like Tribby's really getting the funkiest of hits on all of these dash attacks.
That's right. Oh, blew himself up. I think he thought the grenade was the C4 for a second there, and honestly, I was like, oh, wait, really?
All right. Got Lima grabbing the ledge. Hits the down tilt. No ledge for you.
Oh, yeah. And C4 right there. There's not much Lima can do. Get up option is going to be theoretically punished, but he just drops from ledge and goes right back in. Very smart.
Another grenade toss. Lima's here trying to stack up some of this damage. One up tilt will end this Bayonetta stock, though. Sitting at 177 damage is not something you're used to seeing from Bayonetta.
Right. And that C4 is almost like non-existent to Lima. It was able to get around it and knowing the blast zone every single time.
C4, dang, was that a grenade blowing up, killing?
It looked like it might have been a combo, that and something else.
And I'm just like, dang, like, but one thing I know, you cannot let Bayonetta live to 177+%.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. She is super light. You need something, and Snake has a lot of options to do it, but a lot of them aren't committal. And you can't commit too hard to anything against Bayonetta because she will absolutely like cause you to take 60, 80% for it.
Oh gosh.
Until the grenade pull, right? That's the X factor.
Nothing wrong with having commitment issues when Bayonetta's involved, man.
True.
Can't trust her.
True. I just need a girl like that to ruin my life.
All right, yeah, Snake's life is definitely being ruined right now. Not letting my man's land.
Let's go. True, and just looking for the big call out as well. Maybe a little witch time through the platform just in case you see Tribby try to get a little bit greedy. So far, is going to get caught by the get-up attack. You hate to see it.
You had the right idea, too.
I know.
Shielded, dropped it just a little bit too early.
Yep.
And now we have a lot of damage being mounted onto Snake. Sitting at 123. Goes for the ledge jump. He got up quick. But that back air is going to end game number 1.
Very true, very true. I mean, that's always the inevitability sometimes against someone like Lima, who has so much experience at this level and beyond. I would be. I mean, it's a losing matchup for Bayonetta, but it doesn't really matter because Lima's just very talented.
Lima's like, what's a losing matchup?
Yeah.
I mean, really, when you look at it, I mean, Bayonetta's kit. I really don't think there is like the matchup that like, oh, Bayonetta just can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So we'll see what happens here on Battlefield, but we are going to see the Pokemon trainer. So this is the stage switch and the character switch as well. But Squirtle,
oh no, on the top platform.
Yeah, not where you want to start though. Be started on a combo against a Bayonetta.
I'm always afraid for Squirtle. Like, I remember very early on where Pokemon Trainer was a very prevalent character. A lot of top players played the character.
Yeah.
And I felt like the one thing I would notice, I'm like, bro, you are sitting at 80% and you are still Squirtle.
Still Squirtle.
You have a lot of balls. Like, yes, Squirtle is an amazing character, but he will just blow up at 80% sometimes.
Right, and that's kind of how the autopilot for some PT players are. They're like, well, the opponent's at low percent, so I need to be on Squirtle. Yeah. And that's not always necessarily true, right? Like, Charizard can absolutely do some crazy stuff. Ivysaur has some, like, great low percent combos. We just haven't seen it.
But there, when we hit the 83 percentile, we did see a switch on the Ivysaur. Very smart stuff. Ooh, okay. He was not trying to take a risk there. Now we are on to Charizard sitting at 139%. Yeah. Like the decision making that we're seeing, but we are going to get hit by that factor.
And Lima is just kind of floating non-committally around, just not really afraid to do anything. He's just going to fade away with the back air, go in with a heel slide, get your combo started, and then all of a sudden the Pokemon Switch is a way to get yourself out of jail for free, at least for a time.
Trying to make it back down to the ground, not the easiest thing to do.
Die.
Actually, this is the worst time you want to be an Ivysaur because Ivysaur's biggest thing is when Ivysaur's in the air, just a sitting duck.
What do? You can't nair your way out of anything. You can't forward air, you can't back air, you can't do anything.
Yeah, horrible air drift, like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, PT just has bad airspeed, like generally. It's crazy.
Now you're just Charizard, you're a giant target, and you can't go back to Squirtle. Exactly. Not at 87%.
Yeah, now you're even more likely to get caught up in these combos. You're heavy, but you will still die.
Oh, dag, bro.
You will still die, and that's a 3-stop coming out from Lima. A quick 2-0 and a handshake. Tribby got put through it.
That was very sad to see. And I feel like we should have still saw the snake. I don't think I saw one up tilt come out in that first game. I'm like, bro, he had Bayonetta at 100%. Bayonetta's dying at 100% from an up tilt, but we didn't see any come out.
Yeah, I know. I think it was just maybe a matchup check, maybe a knowledge check, just unable to really find the answers in that clutch, that very pressure-based situation. So it is what it is. Gonna have to just go for the VOD review, learn a little bit something for the next time, and take that as a learning experience. But good stuff to Lima.
Oh, most definitely. Well, one thing that I did like from Tribby, as we talked about in that game too, I like the decision making on when I'm going to switch Pokemon at the percentages he was picking.
That's true.
I felt like that was very smart, safe gameplay instead of risking it.
Yeah, and even then, still was getting boxed out by Bayonetta, and I think that's probably a tough one. If you swap off of one of Bayonetta's worst matchups, then you are either not confident enough in your Snake, and maybe you are doing PT as a comfort counter pick. Like this is my old main or something like that, maybe. Or you're unaware. You just don't know. You don't know that that's a bad matchup for Snake or for Bayo because you didn't experience that.
Yeah. I think switching on to Pokemon Trainer as a comfort pit is a very wild thing, unless you used to play Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, of course.
So pre-DLC, I was 100% confident that Pokemon Trainer was a top 5 character in the game.
You were right.
I tell people, how are you not? You're literally piloting 3 characters.
You were right.
If you lose to one of the characters in Pokemon Trainer,
I got 2 more.
You lose to Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just no getting around that.
Yeah.
But, just things go on. I feel like you get into that. When you dual main characters, let's say you lose game 1 or something, and you have to sit there and think dang, should I switch? Or should I stay?
Yeah.
You have to do that the whole game
that
when you're Pokemon Trainer. You're just gosh,
but would Ivysaur would be better here? But what would Charizard do here? It's just at that point, you got to practice so much with all 3 of the characters. You have 3 times the necessary practice that you need to get good at a high level with this character, which is intensive.
The decision making is very hard as well. It's I don't know. I've never been a manager before. Nobody's ever told me.
Exactly.
You know what? Go home early, man. Just clock out.
Yeah, man. You're all good. Man. Just take a lap. No.
Ivysaur, you're pulling an extra shift today. What? And that's what it normally
I'm
ends
sorry.
up being.
I'm
you
sorry,
know?
Ivysaur. We're really understaffed, and I don't have a choice.
Like, Squirtle is that dude that always seems to
Call out.
work
He calls out.
early.
It's like, yo, I got something to do. Okay, you got it. Ivysaur, I need you.
Ivysaur is definitely that always out here picking up extra shifts, man.
Yeah, that's true. And Charizard's the night shift guy. He's the overnight, the graveyard shift guy. He's like, man, it's 2 a.m. I can't believe they had to call me in.
And he gets blamed for everything. Like,
blamed for
Charizard, you died. Well, I
Charizard,
came in at 1:30.
You messed it up, Charizard. What's going on here? Oh, my God.